Hey guys, the biggest asshole in the Assassin's Creed community here today, and I'm back with another video on Assassin's Creed Empire. It's been about a week and a half since I last did an Assassin's Creed Empire video. I've been focusing on that Ezio trilogy, and I've also been busy doing things, and then I had the streams in between to like kind of fill in the gaps, as in like the Assassin's Creed 2 streams and stuff like that. I actually recently did an Assassin's Creed 2 stream last night, and I was up till 7 AM, so I'm running on how many hours of sleep? About 5 hours sleep again. I woke up at about 12, so 5 hours sleep. It's fucked up, man. But the stream was great. Managed to get over 130 likes on it, and a bunch of people watching. It was a great stream. We finished Assassin's Creed 2. So yeah, but today we're going to be talking about explorable locations in Assassin's Creed Empire. It's going to be a nice chill commentary, because recently I've been doing the videos that are like edited videos where I kind of have different points to go off of and things like that. But today I try and do a nice chill commentary and kind of speak of the things that come into my head as it comes along. So as you all know, I'm completely sold on Assassin's Creed Empire being set in Egypt. I was talking about it on the stream yesterday. I just think that the next Assassin's Creed game is definitely gonna be in Egypt, and it's just I'm so sure of the fact that it will be set in Egypt, because it's just such a good way for Ubisoft to go. It's a sensible way. Everyone's been hyping it up and all that good stuff, but it's also it would be a great place for exploration. Like, imagine the amount of tombs and ruins that you could go to, and the different cities and stuff like that. I've kind of touched on the open world, but I'm going to kind of talk about the exploration more in this, as in kind of different caves and tombs and things like that. Now, something I definitely want to see in the next Assassin's Creed game is the tombs coming back, because I was recently playing Assassin's Creed 2, as you all know, and the Assassin tombs are just so fucking good, and they improved them even more in Brotherhood and even more in Revelations. And then in Assassin's Creed 3 they just weren't as prominent, obviously, because of the time period it was set in and stuff like that. But if we go to ancient Egypt, imagine the amount of tombs and places there would be to explore that have different sarcophaguses in it, so you know you can loot them for money and riches, and also maybe some form of special assassin armor that I talked about in my customization video. So tombs are something that I really want to see back, because they've always been really fucking cool explorable locations in the game, because they were like all mysterious and stuff, and they were puzzly, and they were climby and stuff like that, and you had to work it out for yourself. Assassin tombs were just some of the best things ever. But it would be cool if there weren't only Assassin tombs, and there were also other tombs that were just made specifically as like a source of income, so you could go in there, loot it, and then just get money off of it, like you could in Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, where you had the different Templar like tombs and places that you can go to and then loot the riches and stuff like that. So I'd like to see things like that returning in Assassin's Creed Empire, because imagine the badass tombs you could have in ancient Egypt. Just imagine. Just fucking imagine, man. Just imagine how fucking amazing that would be. Just going into a tomb in Egypt and just looting it, just puzzling the fuck out of it, you know. It's like a big puzzly place with loads of different mechanisms and stuff. Because obviously they could do somewhere it's like to do with climbing, and somewhere it's to do with puzzles, or somewhere it's to do with fighting, or something like that. Like, oh my god, the Assassin tombs are some of the best features of the Assassin's Creed games. They're so fun, and they were just amazing, and the reward at the end was so fucking good. So I'd love to see the Assassin tombs returning as an explorable location in Assassin's Creed Empire, because I enjoyed them so much. I know many people in the community, like fucking Tyler, also loved the Assassin tombs to fucking pieces. Like, one of the best things about the Assassin's Creed games after you've completed it is the exploration. I think Black Flag got the exploration really fucking well, and supposedly the same team that worked on Black Flag is working on Empire. So if they can take the exploration aspects from Black Flag and then put that into Assassin's Creed Empire, I will be so happy, because Black Flag's exploration was astounding, with all the different things you could do on the different islands, and it just felt like you were just exploring this. It was just so fucking good. It was amazing. So if the Black Flag team are working on Empire, I have high hopes for the exploration aspects of the game. Also, the River Nile runs through Egypt, so this could also be another explorable location, because obviously there will be plants and stuff that grow by the River Nile and things. So it can make for like a cool contrast, as in you've got the deserts of Egypt, and then you've got the nice vegetation by the River Nile and all the little settlements there. So it'd make it feel like a completely different location because it's all green and stuff like that. Also, I wouldn't say like add fucking naval, because it's a river, for Christ's sake. But I think maybe if you had underwater explorable locations, kind of like the diving bell missions in Assassin's Creed 4, so you could dive under the ground and find treasure and stuff like that. And there will be more explorable locations underground, like in the water areas. I think that'd be a really fucking cool thing to add, because then it'd add, you know, you'd have the deserts, then you'd have like the nice green area, and then you'd have the underwater areas where you could kind of like search for riches and stuff. And I think the River Nile would be a really nice explorable location, because as I said earlier, it'd go from the deserts of Egypt to the nice, really green area around the River Nile where the plants have grown. And wherever there's rivers, there are settlements. So there will be settlements and stuff near the River Nile that you could explore, maybe do some quests there, if there's, you know, quest givers and stuff like that, and like, you know, just side quests, side missions and stuff in those different little settlements that are by the River Nile. And having the underwater gameplay would just add diversity to the whole world, and it'd make it feel like more of like a living world, because you have the underwater areas, which it just kind of expands the world as a whole, because you have the main flat land on the desert, and you have the underwater places, which just makes the whole world feel a lot more bigger and more explorable. Like, there's more stuff to do, and especially if like the whole world is covered in collectibles and stuff like that, because I don't know about you, but I always loved collecting the collectibles in the different Assassin's Creed games, like the Animus fragments and stuff like that in Assassin's Creed 4. I really enjoyed it for some reason, just like grinding for those Animus fragments to get 100%. I have no idea, I'm just a person that enjoys grinding on games and just, you know, putting some music on or a podcast and just kind of running around the world getting 100% on everything that I can. But in addition to these tombs and then these underwater locations, you could have the huge cities in Egypt. Now, I've just looked up a couple of recreation pictures of supposed ancient Egyptian cities and temples and stuff like that, and they are fucking huge. So imagine just like walking into a city completely seamlessly, because next gen and stuff like that, I mean current gen, and they could just do that. They could have completely seamlessly walking into these cities from the desert, and you could just walk in and it'd be huge, there'd be dust everywhere. I've talked about this in a previous video, how huge and vast the cities could be. Kind of just imagine Damask from Assassin's Creed 1, but then in an Egyptian setting, and being in a completely current gen engine, like maybe the engine they've currently got. The graphics could be amazing, it could be immersive as fuck, like you could have so many people walking through the streets, and it wouldn't be like Syndicate where the whole like city kind of feels very far away, because the buildings would be close together like they were in the other Assassin's Creed games, because it's set in ancient fucking Egypt. And like in London, the buildings were spaced apart after the Fire of London to stop fires and stuff like that, obviously. So if it's set in ancient Egypt, the buildings will be close together, so everything will just feel more compact and dense and just immersive, because you'll be walking through the streets and there'll just be buildings overhead and stuff like that, and it'll just be really fucking cool. And then just be these massive walled off cities that you could go to, and I just think that would be a really fucking amazing feature. Like, the cities in Assassin's Creed are obviously like the main fucking part of the game, because recently the Assassin's Creed games have only been set in cities, like one city. So having a whole explorable location and everything's completely seamless, and having different cities scattered around in this big area, in addition to the assassin tombs, explorable locations, and underwater tombs and explorable locations, it'll be such a fucking vast world, and it will be amazing. There's so much potential with Assassin's Creed Empire. And there'd also be the pyramids as well. Like, imagine the pyramids. There'd be huge, massive landmarks, and everyone loves the pyramids. They're famous. They're famous as fuck. In terms of adding the pyramids as an explorable location, I don't know. There'll definitely be a landmark. Like, obviously that's a given. There'll be a landmark, and there may even be a viewpoint, but I don't know if there'll be an explorable location. Because I don't know, it seems kind of gimmicky to me to kind of have like, oh no, Assassin Tomb. I guess it could be some form of First Civ temple, like the Great Pyramid of Giza could be a First Civ temple or something like that. But I don't know, we'll just have to see when the game comes out. If the game's set in Egypt, then the pyramids could be some form of First Civilization, Isu temple type thing that the assassin has to unlock. But yeah, there's so many different possibilities for exploration in Assassin's Creed Empire. Egypt is just such like a rich place to set a game, especially like an Assassin's Creed game that has its own story, as in the First Civilization and stuff like that. It's just too good for Ubisoft to pass up. Ancient Egypt is literally the perfect setting in terms of gameplay, story, exploration, fucking everything. And I'm completely sold that it's set in Egypt, guys. I'm completely fucking sold. So many different options, so many different things you could do there. It's just too good for them to pass up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment down in the comment section below your opinions on whether it's going to be set in Egypt or about the exploration in Assassin's Creed Empire. And also to like and subscribe for more Assassin's Creed content in the future. I'll be definitely posting more Assassin's Creed content, as this channel is based around Assassin's Creed. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, bye!